Hey, good evening. Just want to let you guys know we were watching Keep It 100 podcast show. Tonight's guest, one of my favorites, amazing lady, Vonshai Voncierge, personal chef to the stars. She's the head of the I should say, Chambers of Commerce for the Black and the Inland Empire. There's so much more. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and get her all set and ready to go. And she should be joining us in just a second. I'm going to have my IT guy check everything out, which is also my partner, part owner in the business. Also IT phenomenal. He's amazing. He's another amazing person. Him and I are the ones that put this show together. We started, had an idea sitting at the counter on April 7th. Talked it out. April 8th, April 9th, the 1-800 podcast show was born. And here we are. Let's see if we can get Vonshai on right now. Okay, give me 1 second. Check everything. Testing. Got it going. Give us 1 second.
Just tell me you're waiting on her to join the comments.
Yeah, we're just waiting, guys. Give a couple minutes. Enjoy the comments. Some of our next shows coming up. Tomorrow night, I have another. Should I say? If you're into deep house, if you're into EMD, if you're into music, vocalist, songwriter, DJ, producer, I have Shar D, aka Shar 4. She just had a new release on the 7th, which I posted on Instagram, I posted on Facebook, I posted on YouTube, Twitter, just like tonight's guest. Been posting everything, getting it all set. So we're just waiting for Vonshai right now. She'll be joining us in just a moment.
She ain't in yet.
She'll be in just a second. I just had my IT person check everything out. Thank God my business partner is CEO and founder of Smart Computer Concepts, LA, New York, and Las Vegas. Just celebrated a 1-year anniversary and opening up in Las Vegas on the 10th of April, making things shake. That's what it's all about, growth. So during this time of, as they say, we're in uncertain times. You should be creating something new, whether it be a podcast show, whether it be in doing some art, whether it be creating some kind of new business. By the way, I want to let you guys know, if you know anyone that needs to shoot down a couple commercials for family, that anyone that needs to roll over 401ks or that needs to move some money into a safe spot, we got you covered there. All you got to do is personal, just PM me on my Facebook, J.R. Robertson, and I can connect you and help you protect your money. So I know one thing that my family's doing right now is they're definitely making it happen and saving people when it comes to insurance policies, when it comes to annuities, when it comes to rollovers, things of that nature. They are the best in it right now, and they are in a market that is recession proof. They continue to make things happen. All my family right now is making money, and it's not about that, but what they're doing is they're building up other people and helping other people learn how to make money too. So that's what it's really all about, is you help each other, and then when you get to that point, you pull them up. You pull them up with you. Power in numbers. I do believe in that. Okay, we're still waiting on Vonshai to come in. We'll give her a couple more minutes and she'll be in here. I know that she was getting set because I showed her what I was doing. I had my bottles of wine out. This is a very relaxed show, so it's drink your wine while you conversate. And our show tonight is basically, just like our other shows, has been about how to create or how to help others during times like this become successful. Stay away from just watching TV and the news and all those type of things that are going on right now. That's going to always be there. We always make it through it. So, join together and let's do something positive together. Especially when it comes to making money, let's help each other get to the top. All right, let me get my little sip in. Okay, I think we got Vonshai there. She just waved at me. I think we're about to start it out, so we'll get her into the deal. There she is. That's her. She should be joining us in just a second. Okay, connecting. Five, four, three, two, one. There she is. How we doing?
Hey, good. How are you?
I am amazing. You know me. I
Yeah, I know you. I was going to say,
hey,
why do I even ask?
hey. You know what? It's kind of interesting that I had to come back from Jamaica because I was enjoying Jamaica. I was there for 3 months.
I know. I was looking forward to visiting.
I know, I know. Well, when things blow over, we'll get back to that. But tonight, it's all about you. It's about
Oh,
Vonshai,
okay.
Voncierge, and all the things that you do. I mean, you've got an amazing resume. I'll let you speak for yourself first of all. Can you kind of give me a rundown of everything that's on your resume?
Wow. Okay. So I've been a chef for 30 years this year. I actually did one of my retirement jobs. I've been a chef, event planner. I've been a stylist, fashion stylist. I've done a lot of different things. I just did a cooking show. Um, I have also been in the entertainment industry to be able to cater and do VIPs for a lot of different celebrities and motivational speakers. So
I noticed
I've
that
just
one.
been,
Yeah, that was
yeah,
big.
yes.
Can you
So
elaborate?
now I'm working on a book.
Oh, what's the book? Oh, I was gonna say that for later. We'll get into it now.
Oh, okay.
No, no,
I mean, we can back up.
let's try. Let me get a sip.
Okay, let me get a step two.
Okay. Okay. Now tell me about this book.
Well, what it is, it's on Patreon, and it's actually a series. It's a love story,
Okay.
and so it's a series. So it's actually based in the Inland Empire.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, so it's a series. So it's like an ongoing book. I decided to make it like a live book. It has like characters and different people. So you can go on and you can read chapter for chapter in our book. It's
Okay.
called Married with Friends.
I lo- I love it.
Very interesting.
I love the title. I love the title. You know what's really interesting is that I've known you for a while, and I didn't realize how well you cooked until that one day you cooked, and I was like, oh my
Oh, yeah.
god. Yeah, I was like, because everybody said they can burn. I can burn,
Hmm.
but everybody
Right.
said they can burn. But once I tasted your food, I was like, oh my god, this is she's on. And then I seen
Yeah.
you had someone was giving you some props in La Jolla at that mansion that you were
Yes.
cooking. What was that all about? Can you elaborate on that for me?
Yes, that was actually, it's a company called Clients in Abundance. They're a marketing company, big marketing, multi-million dollar marketing company. They have coaches and training. So we had a retreat in La Jolla. It was a 4-day retreat with millionaires from all over the world.
Okay.
So we actually prepared dinner and I actually hosted the whole event.
Well, hey, touch on this
Mhm.
for me, because didn't something happen with the electricity?
Yes, yes, yes. So the first night that we're there, we have like 25 millionaires from all over the world. Everybody flies in. We're supposed to be cooking dinner,
Oh, hey,
and we have rented.
on this show you can name drop, so go ahead and drop some names, okay?
Okay, so we were with Mr. Alex Jeffrey.
Oh,
He had this event, and it was actually in San Diego, up in La Jolla,
okay.
and we were doing the dinner.
Hmm.
We did the dinner right before we get ready to cook dinner. After we have prepped everything earlier in the day, the whole electricity goes out, and the kitchen is electric.
Oh no, what'd you
Yes.
do? How do you come back after that?
Well, okay, we were resourceful. We had made a lot of chopped salads and fruit salad and all these other things, and we made the sides. So what I did was I actually went out on the propane grill that
Okay.
was by the pool, and I put my phone up as a light because there's no light, and I cooked salmon, steak and chicken and shrimp on the grill. I
Oh my.
served everybody. They didn't even know how it happened. They were like, "How did you cook food?" I'm like, "Don't worry about it. I'm Vonshai. I got this."
Right. Now I'm gonna throw you on this one because I know that you've also done some work for um, a gentleman that kind of founded like Fubu.
Oh yes, with Daymond John.
Okay.
I'm a part of his academy. So he started an academy right when he was doing
This is the guy
Shark Tank.
from Shark Tank, right?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
All right. Wow. You rubbed shoulders with some of the best people out there.
Yes, a lot of different people, a lot of good people. I'm the VIP concierge, so I get the benefit of dealing with a lot of people.
So I'm gonna my next question I have for you is on this show what I try and do is I try and go back from the past projects that you've worked on. Question number
Hmm.
one. Question number two is going to be current projects that you're working on, and then question number three will be future projects. Okay. So I know the book
Hmm.
is going to be the future, but
Okay.
you can start with past projects.
Okay. Some past projects. Well, in the past 15 years, I've done a lot of events. I work with some celebrity chefs and some um, at some big events out in like red carpet events and things like that.
Okay.
So that's where I started cooking and being a chef for a lot of celebrities, VIP.
Okay.
And so, because that's my passion, I went to culinary school and I graduated, and I didn't want to work in a restaurant. After one restaurant, I was like, no,
I know what that's like.
like I'm done.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm better at
I
making
didn't get
money.
to be creative. Yeah, me too. I'm like, ooh, this makes a lot more money. Yes.
Hey, can you answer a question for me about you did a something a few years ago. You did celebrity golf tournaments.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
can you talk about that a little bit?
Well, I'm with the Southern California Black Chamber of Commerce, and so we do a
What's your title?
celebrity.
What's your title?
I work actually. I'm one of the business directors there. I was a president for 4 years,
Okay.
and so now I'm one of the business directors. So I work with the president and help him with different projects as far as business wise for the chamber.
Okay. Wow.
Hmm.
All right. Before you answer one more question, I'm going to ask a
Yes.
question about uh, how do you get all this done? Because I know that you have a big family, kids. I mean,
Yes.
how many
Well,
kids?
I have 5 kids.
And how many boys? How many girls?
I have 4 adults, so 4 25 and older. I have
No, you only look 24. Come on now.
well, yeah. I did it really quick. I was pregnant like a month, like 1 month. But yeah, I have 5 kids. I have 2 boys. My first is a boy and my last is a boy.
Oh
And
wow.
so,
Okay.
hmm
That
I even
middle
have
one.
some grandkids.
Oh, grand. What? No, wait. Your grandma?
Yes, I'm a grandma. They
Looking
call me
like
Mama G.
looking like that. Looking like that. Your grandma?
Yeah, I'm the 2020 grandma.
Believe it or not, I am a grandpa also. So, I'm a young grandpa. So, I keep it
Yeah,
right
me too. I'm like,
so now,
good.
now back to the your projects. We got question number two. Going back, what's your current projects that you're working on?
Right now, I am working with the Clients in Abundance team,
Hmm.
and I'm all doing all their events. So I'm their professional event manager. They do seminars and they do conferences, retreats all over the world. I was due to go to Australia. I was going to Mexico, Miami, New
My favorite.
York, London, but all this Corona got me grounded for a minute. So we're kind of moving things around.
Right.
So I work with them. Yeah, they do 4-day, 3-day retreats and seminars and conferences. We just did one in San Diego.
Oh wow. Okay. Cool. Cool.
Hmm.
Okay. And future projects that you got going on, other than the book, because I want you to come back to the book and give me a little bit more about that book. I'm starting to like that.
Okay. So the future projects I got working, I am actually putting together I have an academy
Hmm.
where I teach people how to become event planners, concierge, and caterers. So I have a training, so I let them tell me what they want to do, and then I kind of train them individually, like a coaching program.
Oh, I like
So
that.
I have a lot of kids that I mentor as well.
Okay. Wow, that you're giving
Hmm.
back.
Yes, giving back.
Yeah, we got a lot of followers right now. Yeah, good. All right, they're
Hey.
definitely people definitely like you, girl.
Oh, good, good,
Well,
good.
I want you to know also. I was asked to be part of a group with and also my nephew in the business. We have this Hollywood elite group, which are producers, actors, um, camera people, all these type of things. And so they're joining also. So if you're talking about books and scripts and stuff like that, this is the perfect time for you to be interviewing because I'm hooked up with a lot of people right now, and I didn't do it on purpose. You know, I always believe
Hmm.
that good things happen to good people. You know,
Right, right,
yeah.
right.
So I'm gonna throw you for a loop on this one here. So with
Okay.
all that you have going on, adult kids, business affairs going all time. I mean, catering to wedding planning to I don't what kind what kind of guy can handle a woman with that kind of smarts and wit and so many talents.
It would have to be the kind that is established, um, alpha male, you know,
Mm-hmm.
somebody who can actually handle a woman that's busy and a woman that is a brand, not just, that's building a brand, not just a, run of the mill kind of girl. Like I'm not average.
Oh, okay.
They just have to be able to, deal with things like that. And I'm sweet as ever, so.
so so next question now: is there a man in your life? I mean, I don't want to be like an Oprah or somebody like that, because. But is there a guy in your life now?
Well, at this point, no, no, no.
Yeah, yeah. I'm getting.
Nobody's swept me off my feet yet. I'm leaving the situation, going into a new world. So
Okay.
nobody's got hold to me yet.
This is this is yeah. It's probably this is a amazing time that we're going through. Oh, hold on, my IT guy. I got to have him get something. It's in my briefcase. Yeah, it's in my briefcase. The black one. Yeah. We're just juicing up, make sure everything goes well. Cause yeah, I know that we said we're going to have 30 minutes, but my podcast, for some reason, they always go over because in the beginning, most
Hmm.
people are like, you know what, I can probably only got about 30 minutes of stuff to go into, but they don't realize that once we start talking, it's like being at home, It's almost like
Right.
home. Yeah.
Right.
So after this Corona thing's blowing over, what you plan on doing? Any traveling or what's in your plans?
Well, I have those events booked up, so I just have to see what kind of schedule they're going. But I plan on traveling with some business, traveling for pleasure.
Right.
Not too soon though. Like I'm not in a rush. Like I'm gonna let the first people go out there and see what's
Bring
going
it in.
on. You know.
Bring it in. There. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
right now I would love to get out and get some traveling done. It's like
Hmm.
that. I was planning on doing Jamaica, then headed to Mexico for a month. I was supposed to be in Mexico for the whole month of April, and Corona
Wow.
took that away. Yeah. Do me a
Yeah.
favor, just bring my briefcase. Yeah. And it's amazing that I'm not able to do that because I was going to spend some time with my little girl, and you know, it's kind of interesting because she was looking forward to it. I was looking forward to it, and it was one of those things there that as a proud pop, you hate to miss those times with your baby.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's just out of everybody's control. So it's, nothing you can really do about it. You just have to, like they say, stay safe, stay in the house,
The court.
you know.
The court. You just hit it. Yeah. Yeah. No, that's really how it is. You got to take care of the family. How are you guys staying safe right now?
Well, we just basically are inside. I'm homeschooling my son,
Oh,
so he's about to
really?
graduate really. Yeah.
You're homeschooling.
I'm gonna graduate him a little early.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's smart though. What? I noticed some of the art that he was into and the few things that he was doing. That kid is
Yeah.
you got a genius there.
Yeah, he's really intuitive for a little kid that he is.
Are you are you teaching getting them any languages in yet or anything of that nature?
No, you know what? He was expressing that he wanted to learn Spanish because they do have a little bit of Spanish at his school. So
Okay.
I actually have made a post that maybe we'll learn a new language since we're here together. Since I'm the
Yeah.
teacher now,
You know,
apparently.
yeah. You know,
Right. We're doing homeschool.
so many moms now are
Right.
learning a new craft. You know, they don't realize this is a time. They're like, well, I don't know what I'm going to do. You know, once the kids leave and all that. And here's the perfect time where you take the downtime and you turn it around into a positive. You know, like
Hmm.
what we were able to do. You know, everyone else was crying about, you know, and complaining about what was going on with Corona and this and that and that. And my
Hmm.
first thoughts was, you know what, I'm going to get a chance to spend some quality time with family, and it just
Right.
so happens I'm always looking for signs of something new to do. And it was like interesting when, you know, I looked up at my nephew and we were like, you know, we should. He looked at me, I looked at him. I said, you know what, we should start a podcast. He's like, really? It sounds like a good idea. And he was like, you know, what kind of podcast do you want to start? I was like, let's just have an interview show. Let's just do that, you know. And here
Hmm.
it is. You know, it was. I told you we gave birth to it on the ninth.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. That's how quickly we did it.
Right. Just
Just
get stuff done, huh?
yeah, giving us a little
That's
pat on the back.
JR.
You know, here's the thing. I believe you know you try and help as many people as possible. I'll give us a little pat on the back, and I give all the props to my nephew. IT. Thank God my partner's an IT person. You know, because anything electrical, computer wise, or
Yeah, he has that part, huh?
oh, he's got it going. So yeah, definitely, definitely.
Good.
So let's go back a little bit because I know I don't want to get too far off track, but I noticed that you know a lot of celebrities. When were you first introduced to celebrities, and how did that go down?
Hmm. I think when I first started cooking and catering, um, I just so happened like I'm the kind of person that's in the right place at the right time. And, I meet the right people,
I
the
believe
right
that.
places. Yeah, I network kind of in a good circle. So a few times I've done catering and like they've asked me, oh, could you cater the VIP for Trina? And can you cater the VIP for Adina Howard or Busta Rhymes? I'm like, yeah, sure.
That was my
So,
next question. My next question was going to be, can you give some? And again, we're not name dropping, but we are here in
right,
California, and
right.
and when you're talking about, because I again, if somebody's watching this and they need a caterer or they have a wedding coming up, like my niece has a wedding coming up in August, and there's
Okay.
always someone that's watching right now or someone that we know that has something coming up. But you know, it's amazing when you talk to when we have an interview like this and people don't know that you do all these different things. So, you know, what tell them exactly what you do when it comes to the catering part of it.
Well, right now, since I've actually kind of retired, I actually have a registry for caterers. So I have several chefs on my register, and they've all graduated Cordon Bleu, the Art Institute, and they are excellent. I've actually went to each one of them and came to every single event they had so that I could see how the service was, how the food, the quality, at a few different mansions for other events.
Okay.
So I actually would hire them, one of them, because I don't cook myself anymore. But I would hire one of them. I would hire one of them, and then I actually I like to run the events like a concierge for VIP. So I give them special VIP services. They can get anything they want, anything that they want or need. I can get it for them, long as it's legal.
Okay.
You know?
Gotcha. Gotcha. Well,
Yes.
here's a question that, and I don't know if you're ready for it or not, but it'll touch and it'll resonate with you. When did you know you first had it? When did you know you had that craft when you were cooking? I mean, when is it that you know how you make something and you cook for other people and all of a sudden someone looks at you and say, "Oh my God, I've never had anything like this." When did you know that was you had it? That was it.
I think like several times that I'm really creative when it comes to flavors and taste. I love food. So when I create food, it's from a different kind of passion. Like I try to blend things together differently. So I've had people who, like, I have actual tests. Like if I cook for a room full of people,
Okay.
As soon as I serve the food, I just stand for 1 minute. All of a sudden, it goes quiet. Like people could be talking
That's how you
and
know.
they're laughing and talking. As soon as they start eating, the whole room goes quiet. That's when I'm like, I did my job.
Guaranteed. Guaranteed. You know
Yeah, so they go quiet, like, what? You know?
that's one way to know. And I also noticed when you cook that one meal that I got a chance to share, your presentation was detailed. I mean, your presentation was, because for me, because I can burn. I'm gonna tell you right now, I can burn too, and it's all about
Yeah, I know you're
presentation.
from that family.
Yeah, yeah, it's about presentation.
Yes.
Because if the food looks right, and not just the food, it's everything that you put with it. Whether like the way the onions are cut, or the way the fruits are cut, and how the food is preparated, and how it's next to each other. Those things are very important. In colors of foods.
Hmm.
You can't just put any food with any food. You got to have
Right.
those certain colors. And
Yeah.
because I've never been to cooking school or anything of the sort, but I'm very creative, and I'm very picky when it comes to certain things.
Hmm.
To this day, I still can't eat sweet potato pie because I bit into one pie that was bad. So
Oh
yeah,
no.
so
Scarred for life, huh?
it smells good, but I can't do it.
Hmm.
Yeah.
You just can't
So
do it.
so Easter dinner. Did you make anything different, or how? Let me ask you this
Made
question.
nothing.
Okay. So let me
Yeah, I didn't make it.
no. You know
No.
I'll
I
tell you
was
something.
by myself because my son was gone with his dad, so I didn't have anybody to cook for. The
Okay.
food would go to waste. I had
Okay.
clam chowder.
Let me ask you this question, because I know that so many of my friends and so many people, I believe in whatever you believe in is wonderful, and I respect everybody. But wasn't it? Let me ask you about Easter. How different was this Easter compared to any other Easter that you've ever been through? Because they
It was kind of like something that you weren't as made aware of, even though you heard it, but it just didn't feel like Easter. It
no,
didn't feel like we were able to do anything the same, like we couldn't really gather with our families, which is what I usually do.
right.
So it just felt like a whole different world, like just like another day, you know?
Mm,
And
truly
even though I observed, I listened to things online, but it was just like it wasn't the same, wasn't the
yeah,
same spirit. Yeah.
guaranteed, guaranteed. So another question for you, just out of the blue. Family, how's the family? All good?
Everybody's good. Everybody's doing really good.
Good. And
Everybody's healthy, which is good.
that's important. That's an
Yes.
important time right now. I tell you, someone asked me a question the other day. They said, as soon as this Corona blows over, what's the first thing you want to do? Other than spending time with my daughter, on a vacation somewhere. I said, I'm on my way to
Hmm.
Vegas. I'm
Like
lucky.
you
I was
think?
born lucky, so no matter what, it's like I always win. I'm a winner. You're a winner. We don't look at life the same way as other people. We're hustlers. We make things happen.
Right.
So
Make things happen.
that's big. That's big. So anything coming up in the near future in the cooking part of it? I know. Oh, the question I did have for you. There's that cooking academy. I ran by that as I was doing a little homework on you. Uh,
Hmm.
that the cooking academy. What's that all about again? You basically, what do you do? You're teaching people how to cook. You're
Well, I teach them how to become professional caterers
mhm.
and also to do professional event planning and
Okay,
concierge service for like celebrities and VIP clients.
okay, okay. All right.
Hmm.
And then where do they go from there? I mean, after you. I mean, like you work with them all this time. Do you help them get employed? Do you help them? Do you steer them in the right way? Do you connect them with people, refer them?
But what we do is if once you go through the academy, I actually am putting you onto the Vonshai Air Team.
Hmm.
So all these celebrities, VIP people that I service, I would like to be able to kind of hand train and hand pick some of the people because some of the VIPs, well, most all of them, celebrities and VIPs, they just have a different way that they like to be treated.
Okay.
So once you're in the academy, you graduate. If it's a good fit, then I actually will be referring you to positions, and usually I'm booked up for the whole year,
What?
all the time. Yeah.
How does one become that busy?
It actually is it's more word of mouth. It's like, like one of those things, like if you have it, then, you're going to tell somebody else about it and, so
Right.
on and so forth.
Because
Yeah, I come highly recommended.
I don't see it because again, business, growing business or having a successful business is what I've noticed because my background has always been sales and marketing and promoting, and I've done the real estate side and insurance license and all that kind of stuff. But what I've noticed with any successful business is definitely hard work. But other than that, it's all about how you advertise, and I don't see a lot of
Right.
advertise on what you do. But your name, everybody knows you,
Hmm.
and that's just the
Yeah,
way.
I just do a lot of work the network. You work through your network. If you get a good network, where people are doing things, moving and shaking, then you kind of, when you're exposed to the network, it's kind of like you are a part of what they want to do, and
Right.
you stay busy with different people within your network.
Okay. I just want to
Hmm.
add a little more things here. If you joined us late, you're actually with Keep It 100 podcast show. We're here with Vonshai Voncierge, celebrity to the chefs, celebrity. I mean, I should say this: everything from chef academy to cooking to she's done everything. So just want you guys to know who we're talking to right now. Amazing lady. She's got. She said she had 5 kids, but she only looks 24. I don't know how she does it, but she's making it work.
Thank you, thank you, thank you,
So
thank you.
I'm now. How do our people that's watching right now live on Instagram? How do they get a hold of you? Can you want to give us some of your info on how to get a hold of you?
I have a website. It's vonshai.com. I have also my Instagram is I am Vonshai. I'll be putting up my details for my series that's coming up. It's actually available. You can actually sign up to view the series now. It's on Patreon at Vonshai. So most of the things have my name. You go on Facebook, Vonshai the Voncierge. So that's the best way to get in touch with me. I have my phone number, I have my emails and everything available. I'm on YouTube as well.
Okay, do me a favor. I'm gonna slow
Yeah.
this down for a second. I want you to give me all the things that you're on right now. Just like keep it
Hmm.
um, 100 podcast. We're on Twitter. We're on Instagram. We have a Facebook page. We have a new YouTube channel. Give me all the things that you're on and spell it out for the folks. Because I want to make sure they get that information.
Okay, so on YouTube, I am Vonshai. Instagram, I am Vonshai. On Facebook, I am the Voncierge, Vonshai the Voncierge.
Okay.
And I think that's all I got.
You're a lot. You're a lot. You are a lot.
Yeah. I think that's about it. My
Okay.
website, vonshai.com.
Okay. Well, we're going to
Hmm.
be wrapping it up because I know that we want to do. You want to do not a long show, but I wanted to make sure that we got all that good information in. I would love to have you on a part two of
Oh,
uh, of some of the newest things and current events that you're going to be doing, if you're up to that. And I will
okay.
definitely
Hmm.
stay in contact with you. But I wanted to, introduce you and some of the things that you've accomplished, which has been a lot. Your resume again is just wow. That's a thick resume. That's a very thick
Well,
resume.
thank you. I can't even remember half the
Yeah.
stuff.
Well, make sure you have the family follow us on Keep It 100 podcast, the interview show.
I will.
Tell all your friends. I'm sure I see some of your friends on there right now because I don't know some of these people that are watching. And make sure that everybody's following us because we're definitely going to have you on again. And if
Okay.
you have someone that has a tremendous story like yourself, definitely shoot our information to them, and we'd be glad to interview them also because we're taking on
Okay.
all walks of life. I've got tomorrow night. I've got a young lady who's a songwriter, a vocalist, DJ, producer. She just had a release come out last Friday. So I go from this conversation right now with an amazing celebrity chef to a music person tomorrow. And this
Oh,
morning,
good.
my nephew interviewed someone that was in the last couple of days. He did DJ, he did an IT guy, he did some kind of sports and fitness something. So that's my co-host Terrell McBee. also partner in the business. We own this together, develop it together. I believe that power in numbers, and what I don't
Mm-hmm.
have, he has, because I am not the technical guy. He's all IT. You know, I can
You
barely
know
turn
your
my phone.
lane,
I can barely turn my phone on.
huh? But you do
No,
so many other things well. So,
that,
you know,
that's what I know how to make money. I know how to make.
right.
I know where to find
Love
it.
my job. Right.
Great deal.
Definitely.
I want to thank you for joining us tonight. Okay, Vonshai.
Well, thank you for having me.
Okay, and we will be posting this very soon. It'll be on YouTube. It'll be on Facebook. It's going to definitely be running again on Instagram. It'll be everything that's going to keep running. So if you go to our Facebook page, you'll see it up and running probably either tonight or tomorrow.
Okay.
All
All
right.
right.
I want to thank you
Okay.
and have a good night. Okay.
Thank you. You too.
All right. Good night.
Bye-bye.
And that's all, guys. Let's keep it 100 podcasts. We'll see you on the next one. And thank you for joining. Okay.